Welcome back, or hello if this is your first time. Either way, thanks for tuning in. For my friends and I, we've had one heck of a ride so far, and we have loved every minute of this BDR ride. Before we begin this last part of the series, I want to do a quick recap of some funny or memorable moments from the first two episodes before we begin. And as always, enjoy.
Here we go. We're trying to clear heavy storms last night, blocked the road and we have a tree that's balanced on another tree. That's not going nowhere. That's crazy too. That's crazy that that's just sitting there. Well, we're cutting tree limbs, trying to get the bikes through, or we're turning around and riding an hour back. So we will get the bikes through.
Putting my helmet back on. The day started along the Chirahala Skyway, and man, it was a great start with its twists and turns. Be forewarned not to have too much fun though, or you're bound to miss your exit and have to double back. At about an hour after, we came across a few roadblocks as a result of the previous night's storm, but we didn't let it rob us of our experience. In fact, it was part of the adventure to push through. Getting to the latter end of the day, we were able to soak in the beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and man, there were some really great views. Lastly, still affected by not reaching our previous day's benchmark, we had to figure out a camping spot on the fly. So we ended up securing a spot at the Cataloochee Campground, and it ended up being just perfect.
Trying to get the exhaust out. Yep. These are the 2 water crossings they talked about. Because they said this one was fast. It's got water coming out. I'm gonna try to walk it. Yep. My boot's full of water. I hit a rock or something. But then this did because the water went over the top of the boots. Yep. I can't believe that happened. I don't know. You were looking fine, and then it was just like boop, went over. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, I don't.
the grown-up phase with one best friend. It was easy going road, life was anything but fair, but somehow we didn't care. Way back then, we saw all the movies on a big screen when we couldn't afford to pay the price. We snuck in through the back, hearts racing as the lights went black.
do that.
Hold up. When did we grow up? When did we start moving so slow? We used to run, we used to glow. Hold up, just hold up.
Today was a longer push on the BDR as we clocked just over 200 miles, finishing section 8, 9, and a third of section 10. Due to our pre-made arrangements, we had to tail it off route to Damascus to finish off day 6. This will leave us with just over 120 miles of section 10 for us to complete the whole southeast BDR. We ended up completing the last leg north to south just around lunchtime.
Normal.
Well, that's it, everyone. All 1,285 miles complete, and this will mark the third BDR that I've finished in 3 years. This whole trip was an amazing adventure, and the BDR crew have again put together another great route. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.